I'm here with Jack and Josh. It's not a good day, boys. Jack, I'm going to start with you. For you, what is the main problem? Why do we keep getting dicked at Old Trafford, mate? Especially here.
If I'm going to go with the first reason, probably mentality. The fact that they're not even losses anymore, they're batterings, you know. We can't be losing 3-0 to Old Trafford to Liverpool and now Spurs today. It's got to be a mentality problem, first of all. Second of all, it's got to be how we set ourselves up, the fact that we're leaking so many goals in. I know we have 3 clean sheets this season, but when the first goal goes in against us, the second will follow and the third will follow. So I think the first 2 things you've got to say is systematically how Ten Hag is setting them up and what he's actually telling our players. Like, surely there's psychologists at that club of how big our club is. What are they actually telling our players? That it must be just going in through one ear and out through the other. They're not listening to anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't be getting told, you can't be playing the best psychologist in the world, all these things, and having results like that.
No, Josh, I don't think Jack said anything wrong there. I agreed with everything he said. In terms of the mentality, what about the organisation? Like 2 minutes into the first half, 2 minutes into the second half, conceding from a corner, forget about the red card and everything else. Where's the organisation, mate?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure you remember last time I did a match reaction for you, I said about how we always seem to come out after half-time, unconcentrated, unfocused. I think another thing, I noticed it before, game kicks off, Dallow's straight inverting into midfield straight away. And I said it before the game, invert Dallow into midfield, it's suicidal. You're giving Martinez all that space to cover on his own, and ultimately, the tactics are just a complete shambles.
Do you think it's too easy to play against? Do you think Ange pretty much knew what was coming and that's why it was so easy straight away? Like you said, inverted, and he still ran through the middle of Van de Ven. There's mentality, there's guts, there's pride. Organisation like we're discussing right now, it seems to be lacking in every single department though. It's like when the Stretford ends, Josh, with 20 minutes, 15 minutes to go, you've got to look up as a player surely and understand like something is wrong here.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I've got to say the fans were really, truly brilliant in the Stretford end there to keep going, considering how bad it really was. There was just so much wrong with what happened today, and not just today, but certain games during the season. And also we've proved the chance creation myth about missing loads of chances. We can't create chances against half-decent sides, let alone good sides. Tottenham weren't even good today. Tottenham were not good at all, and we made them look so much better. They should have won that, probably double what they did, and they weren't even good.
Ten Hag out, mate. It's done.
Yeah, I'll see you later, mate.
I really don't see how he can turn it round. I don't think he'll end up getting sacked tomorrow. I think ultimately they'll give him the rest of the week. It's too late, I think, to make a change this week. But we can't be dropping points, especially not to the likes of Tottenham and Villa, because they're direct rivals for top 4, and already that possibility is fading very fast.
6 points away from top 4, Jack, already. Struggling in the Europa League. Porto, I'm a little bit concerned about Porto on Thursday night now. Like bottom half of the table in the Prem, bottom half of the table in Europa League. Is there anything he can do to change it?
I think in the position we are now, we've just got to accept that we've just got to take every game at a time and grind out results. You know, it's got to be the 1-0s. It's got to be the really rubbish 1-0s where you don't really deserve it.
Is that with Ten Hag?
I think.
Or do you got to change it? Is that the only way we change it?
It's so boring how it's like changing interim. You know, I feel like if we get an interim that kind of sacks off the season. You know, we already went through that with Ranić. You know, I can't do that again. If you bring a manager in, you maybe get one player in January, and you'd have to wait for all his players at the summer. It's just. I think you just got to stick with the manager. As poor as he set them up today, as poor as he has been in the last few games, you put another manager in, you're just dropping him in the deep end, and they won't swim. You just got he's got his players. You know, he had 6 of them out today. I'm including 8 because he brought through Mainu and Garnacho. You just got to grind out results now. I only care about if it's 1-0, if it's 2-0. Just stop the batterings. You got to grind out your results.
You're dead right, Jack, honestly. You're dead right. It's difficult to sort of analyse the same performance over and over again without repeating yourself. And I think Manchester United have got every single United fan now just crying out for anything. We're clinging on to anything we possibly can. Like the fans were cheering a corner today. I mean, fucking Jesus God. Let me know what you think. Josh, great comments. Jack, great comments. Absolutely brutally honest. That's all you can be in these situations. It's not about agendas about Ten Hag. It's about real opinion. It's about people standing here paying good money to watch absolute shit week in, week out.
Yep.
Let us know what you think below. Drop it in.